Hello, everyone. My name is Kyler. I'm a student at Santa Fe. My degree is computer science. I am currently getting my AA degree and looking to transfer over to UF for the remaining 2.5 years when I transfer in the fall. Today, I'm going to talk about me as a public speaker, my attitudes, my career, and my strengths and weaknesses. Um, in high school, I took one public speaking course in high school and an acting course, and that's about the extent of my public speaking career, other than various projects and English courses and individual courses. Other than that, I don't have extensive experience, not in front of large groups of people um, or in front of an audience, but in a room setting, uh, I have a little bit. Um, my attitudes towards public speaking are that it's an essential life skill. You're going to have to know how to be a good public speaker. You're going to have to know how to present in front of individuals if you're interviewing for a job or you're presenting a presentation for a board or your clients or whatever. You're eventually going to have this skill nailed down. And the sooner the earlier you can get it nailed down, the better. Um, Especially for any career in business or any professional workplace industry. And also, it's helpful for strengthening any social skills you also might lack or you wish to improve. Um, my strengths, this I'd say one of my strengths in public speaking is that I can often I don't take too many pauses where I have to collect my thoughts and think about what I'm going to say next because I'll usually just continue on and I'll not I won't just try and sit there and think about how important what my next line of phrasing will be. Um, Weaknesses would be what most people have is saying the the verbal fillers too frequently. Also, my eye contact, it's not always good. I don't know if it's just looking at a webcam, but my eye contact, if I don't usually typically want to look at an individual right directly in the eye 100% of the time, but so I'll try and look at their face or some part of their face, just not the eyes directly, 100% of the time. Um, let's see. For the articles that for the sources that I had, one of the sources that was most helpful was when it said to not when you suggested when using your arms and your hands, and it suggested that you basically there's this difference between open position and closed position, and whenever cover up your body or touch your face or do you whatever you do with your hands, they suggested that you just keep your hands at your side and don't let that impact how you're talking to someone or to how you're talking to um, I mean even if it's just a camera. um, one of the one of the other sources that was helpful when I was researching was it also said to take frequent pauses and breathe in and all these relaxation techniques before going out, especially if you can't record more than once on a camera. Um, just breathe in and do all these speaking exercises beforehand. Um, another another source that was also helpful was to basically understand your audience. This was huge. You know, not for this speech because this is just an intro speech, but for any other speech you'll do in the future, to basically understand from the audience's perspective and how they perceive your speech. Um, it looks like I'm at about the end of my 5 minutes. I want to thank you for listening, and um, yeah, thanks.